So another license for the New York, New Jersey cannabis entrepreneur, to me, which I think is probably the most exciting one, is the micro license. Most people have no idea what that means, but what the micro license positions itself to be is similar to a craft brewery, where you basically grow all your cannabis in-house, process it, sell it, distribute it, package it. It's like basically a mini full vertical license for the big boys, the big MSOs. The micro license is also important to mention because both New Jersey and New York are targeting these licenses to address some of the social equity concerns that many people have about getting involved in the cannabis industry. New York in particular is designating up to 50% of the licenses to people of color and women. Jersey is setting aside up to 30% of the licenses for people of color and women. So if you're a person of color and you're a woman, it's definitely going to enhance your application to apply for a micro license. Now, obviously the micro license comes with its challenges. You have to have a lot of experience in growing, so you're probably going to need a master grower. You're going to need someone that is good in sales, another person that's good in marketing. And the one thing about the micro license too is there's a cap in terms of how many people can actually be involved. You're not allowed to have more than 10 people involved in the business. So it kind of keeps it small, keeps it almost mom and pop. The micro license really gives you an opportunity to create a brand that's all your own. Because not only can you process your license, you can decide what strains you want to grow. And growing in and of itself is an art. Most people can grow 2 different strains of bud and they'll come out completely different. Feeding regimen can affect that. Basically the lights you use, the type of environment you create for the strains. So it allows people with micro licenses to really hone in on a specific strain that nobody has. Imagine having a strain that nobody has that they can only get at your micro license brewery, for a better lack of words. They can only find it at your spot. And so for people that really kind of want to put a stamp on their brand outside of maybe a dispensary, I can't imagine a better license to do that with than with a micro license. So the micro license does give you the opportunity to sell your own bud in-house like a dispensary. Obviously, like a dispensary though, you're not going to have as many strains available because you can only grow a certain amount of strains in one grow operation. Anybody that's grown will tell you it's not good to grow too many strains in one operation because it's just some strains harvest at different times. Different strains have different feeding regimens. So, you're best served kind of really focusing in on, a handful of strains so you can perfect that. You can sell your bud out of your own establishment like a dispensary. You can deliver your bud to Queens, to Manhattan, to the Bronx. You can process, infuse all your products so you can make your own extractions out of the bud that you grow. So again, it's basically like a mini vertical license. You can't deliver it to Jersey until the federal government actually legalizes cannabis, because if you cross state lines, then you're violating federal law.